How's it going, guys? This is Mikeluvn doing another gameplay of Destiny. Doing some fusion rifle bounty, and I grabbed this blind shot right at the end of the match. I saw him, I got the kill. I was pretty happy with that. This is the end of another match that I had with a couple buddies. Try to utilize the machine gun ammo supply to get the most kills I can. I throw a trip mine on this guy, get that kill. Always going for the headshots. This has a nice scope. I forget which machine gun I was using, but it's one of the better ones that I have. I don't play a lot of Crucible. When I do, I'm pretty strategic about it. I try not to put myself into harm's way as often as I try to play in a way that utilizes the map. But when you have, this kind of ammo supply with, that much power and a machine gun, you really want to maximize, what you're doing, and maybe only use a few bullets. I still have 80 left. This is the end of the match, though. And that's the last kill I got. Trying to see if anybody else was come over there. Not a bad game. You'll get to see how I did. I like to play each class. The hunter is definitely fun. It's not my favorite, but they're definitely very good. Coming up on the second match, I see someone use their super, and I just decide to go back to my spawn. I don't want to push too far up. I should have went the other way, but I was pretty lucky. I didn't get any damage on me there, and I just box him in case he comes. This was a fusion rifle bounty day, so you will see me using that a little bit. I'm trying to look at the radar. I know they're all on every side of me. Pick up another, and now those people disappeared on the radar. There's another one up here. He was almost dead anyway. It's always good to say, using your super as a gunslinger, when you're hidden, and then coming out with it. I don't know how many times I've done it where I pop in front of somebody and, that animation stops you. So you have to be careful. I'm more mindful of it now than I've played for a long time. And those trip mines, that was another kill I got. I try to stay protected when I reload, and when I use those supers, Warlock and Titan is a little bit different. I should say, very different. But this is just all one life. That's what I was trying to show for this. I don't die in this lifespan. I get, I don't know how many kills I just got. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. This is number 8, I want to say. Always looking at the radar. I was definitely pushing up because I had the ammo. This machine gun is better to start off actually hip firing, which is kind of cool. The scope isn't that great. I was thinking about, how close I am to their spawn, but you know what? I wanted the kills. I saw another person on the radar, and it was a blade dancer coming after my friend, so... Actually, it's not my friend, it was a random, I think. Getting mixed up. I was playing with buddies before. I threw a grenade, but I had to toss it away because I saw that guy coming. All of us are crowded around this one area. It's funny because when somebody was looking at the radar, they can't tell if there's multiple. That's one of the things that's really good. If you know that, you can travel as a pair. Sometimes you just surprise someone because they didn't realize they're going up against multiple people. And when they're aimed down sights, unless they have a gun that shows that the radar is still active, a lot of times they lose track. This map is it's really good to keep the C spawn area, and I'm surprised they didn't even hold it when they had it. So we must have had, you know, some people protecting and going back. It's really easy to overextend in games like this. But anyway, I've been using this SHAREfactory from PlayStation. It's one thing that I'm starting to really like. There's some cool music options that you can put in. The one thing I don't know if I can do this is fast forwarding, like through this part, showing the fast forward part when it's a little bit more quiet. But I just wanted to show, you know, how I play, what I do, you know, how I use the map. A lot of times you watch streamers, but if you're not somebody who watches Twitch, you can always go back and watch YouTube. So I'm trying to build this library up. I want to add more. There's some Battlefield Hardline that I would like to put on here. I do have some clips saved, and you know, that's one thing that I plan to do. For this last match, I go 11.5 KD. It was a very good match, but I think for the sake of argument, I'm going to let you watch it. I was playing pretty conservatively. I stayed back a lot. I was sniping. I was supporting my team. We had the better spawn. I think one thing that I would like to do in the future is maybe just show you how to flip the spawns. Definitely easy in Control. Sometimes in Clash, it's more useful in Control matches. Obviously, you want to have the better spawn. A lot of the maps, it's one thing when I'm playing with my team, I tell them, okay, we want A and B, or C and B, or however the map layout is. So I'm always trying to give those tips to people who are, you know, struggling to maybe learn. Maybe they're new, and I do enjoy being strategic when I play. So it's fun to me for my team if we win. Obviously, I always like to be on top of the leaderboard. That's not always the case. This is a really good sniping spot that I like. You can only see a little piece, but it's usually enough when people are running in to grab a kill, maybe before they get B. This is part of the reasons why it's really good to have this spawn area. And so a lot of times when you're on the other side of the map and you start off, and if you're not with friends, nobody really talks, you know. Whether they don't have mics, or they're just you know, afraid to say anything, or they're little kids, who knows. So it's always good to have friends that, you know, play a game with you. I think this match I'm actually playing with 3 or 4 of my friends, and they're all pretty decent at Destiny. I know most of them are more PvE players, and you know, for me, I like to do a little bit of everything. It's just that Crucible before House of Wolves is just not giving that great of rewards for playing, so I don't like to put a whole lot of time and effort into it, knowing that. But it's still fun sometimes. You do get some rewards sometimes. It may not be because you were the best, or because you're top of the leaderboard for score, or had a kill for every death. I don't know. Just trying to juggle this area as best I could without losing ground. They were trying to push A. One of the things I would say, if you're trying to get, you know, point A, if you can actually get up to A, try pushing a little bit further past that point. There's a little house to the left over here. I'm gonna pass right by it, but that's right where their spawn is. If you can take that and just hold it for as long as you can. Maybe if you're a defender, you know, it depends on what your play style is, what class you're playing, of course. But you know, using that fact, you might be able to switch who's spawning there, whether it's a teammate or an enemy, and that could change it if you're coming up at the end of the match. I think in this we hold it the whole time. At one point, I'm sure I go up to C and I neutralize it. this is actually kind of funny. I should have used the shoulder charge to hit him, but instead I thought maybe I'd just run past him, which worked. This is when I thought that was when I was neutralizing. I might, but I forget. Yeah, now I do. I'm holding it. You get more points per kill when you hold more nodes in control. So if I neutralize C, that means they have to spend more time just getting that point back. Always a good idea if you can, but you don't want to overextend, obviously. If I didn't have my teammate over by A, I definitely wouldn't have stayed there. But I am a lone wolf usually when I play, so that's the strategy that I adapted to. I do hope that House of Wolves brings some better mechanics or maps. I saw a couple of them. They look pretty cool, but if Crucible has better rewards, it's definitely going to make it more enticing for me, because I do like to be competitive when I play. It's almost cheap with these machine guns, and you know, I do use weapons that a lot of people are aggravated about on forums with the Thorn, but you know, you can't deny its capacity to take a life right here. Just with the burn, I knew that it was going to kill him because of how much life he had left. The burn only lasts a certain amount of time, so you do have to get him down to like a tick of life in order for that to be possible. A lot of people complain because they are running out, they're getting killed by groups, and Thorn is definitely a tough one to go against, but I do switch it up a lot. I use what's best. I do use the Thorn and the Hawk Moon quite a bit because they're fun, and with other weapons, like I have another NITC, the Scout Rifle, which has radar stays active, Third Eye, and Luck in the Chamber, I believe. That one's pretty fun to use. I find it better than the Vision of Confluence at this point for Crucible. I just missed that snipe. And that one. I wasn't doing so well. I like to quick snipe sometimes. Other times I will use shotguns sometimes. Fusion rifles I don't really like anymore. In the beginning, when Destiny launched, fusion rifles were really good. They still can pack a punch, some of them, but I don't have anything with a good charge rate. That's one of the issues I have. This Blade Dancer thought he could stealth on me. I meleeed at the end of that just in case. You know, sometimes you need that. And I try to do a little bit of damage on people when I know that I can't get the kill, only because, you know, you can always get an assist. And this is the end of that match. I hope you guys really like this gameplay. You'll see the scoreboard and how I did. Like I mentioned, 11.5 KD. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. We'll be adding more videos, so please check them out. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.